Well, hello. We have been asked to talk a little bit about restaurants and good places to eat in Washington. I'm Bryan Gibb, and I'm the Director of Public Education here at the National Council, working on mental health first aid.
And hi, welcome to Hill Day. We're glad you're here with us. I'm Susan Partain. I'm the Mental Health First Aid Coordinator here at the National Council. And Bryan and I together work on the Mental Health First Aid Program and making sure that folks throughout the country are spreading the good word of Algie here, our good friend, and helping others how they best can in their communities. That was terrible.
So Susan and I also, we're dedicated to mental health first aid, but we're also dedicated eaters. And so we have lots of opinions about good places to eat here in Washington while you're visiting. There's lots of good places around the hotel. I mean, one of my favorites, pretty close to the hotel, is a place called Oyamel, which is a Mexican restaurant. It's Jose Andres, isn't that the name of
Yes.
this celebrity chef who runs that? He has a lot of different restaurants, and we actually go there whenever we can as a staff, and they have incredible guacamole, and you can get little tacos that are filled with crickets from Oaxaca. And where else can you get that?
And I'm sure, having enjoyed the wonderful Washington summer weather and walking around all over the hill, you'll probably be wanting to find some refreshing and nice treats to have as well that might be fun. So there's definitely a lot of different ice cream places within just Union Station that you can maybe go to and get some. There's obviously the street vendors if you're up for that kind of surprise. Or you can also maybe luck out and come across one of the local food trucks that come around very frequently. They often stop at Union Station as well. So that you might have anything from, again, just good lunch options from a place called Salsa, or Indian food from Fojil Brothers, as well as sweets from the curbside cupcakes, and I think, is there a frozen popsicle one now, or am I making this up?
Not that I'm aware of, but I wouldn't be surprised. Wow. Yeah. And so, I mean, there's so many restaurants. I mean, whatever you're interested in. Not far from the hotel, right across from Ford's Theater, where Lincoln was shot, there's a little French bistro called Bistro d'Oc. It's D''OC. It's a little family-owned place. It's actually the husband is, or the father, I should say, is French. The mother is Vietnamese. And the kids run the restaurant, and so it's traditional French, but it has a kind of a little Vietnamese flavor to it, and it's a great value, and they have terrific food. It's kind of tucked between two T-shirt shops, so you'd never probably go in there, but it's a well worth a visit if you want a little French bistro cuisine.
And you can pick up souvenirs while you're there.
You can. You can. You can get like an American eagle draped in an American flag on a rock or something like that.
There's also the Dupont Circle area has a lot of different areas to go to. Along 18th Street has a bunch of different options. There's a great, again, I know we've talked about Mexican, but a place called L'Oreal Plaza, which is very popular and has a lot of space. So, you can usually get in there and get seated relatively quickly, and a lot of good outdoor space if the weather is enjoyable as well.
There's a good burger place at Dupont Circle too, called BGR.
Yes.
It's right near the Circle. Terrific burgers. Not the best in the region, but to get the best, you have to get in a car and drive to Virginia. So we're not even going to.
Well, you can get on the metro actually, and you can go to the courthouse station and walk a little bit down there, and that can go to where Obama went to as well with Biden, and that was the Ray's Hellburger. Very delicious, and definitely
So
a wait
good.
and a travel, but if you want to have the adventure, it's recommended.
So good. I mean, ridiculously good. But so other places, I mean, if you're looking for, one of my favorites also is kind of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern cuisine, a place called Zaytinya, which is also not far from the hotel. It's a gallery place. Terrific food, Middle Eastern food, Turkish cuisine, lamb, roasted lamb, just wonderful stuff. And they actually have some really good lunch deals. And a lot of restaurants in Washington have great lunch deals because on Capitol Hill, you're only allowed to spend a certain amount taking somebody to lunch. That's for reasons of the gift ban. So basically all the restaurants have these little fixed price deals at lunchtime during the week for like less than $25, and you can get 3 courses for less than $25 at a fantastic restaurant. So you can sniff those out as well. last but not least, there's something special on every street corner in Washington are hot dog carts, right? Now, hot dog carts, whatever, they're in every city. In Washington, there's a special thing, it's called a half smoke, which is like a spicy breakfast sausage that you get in a hot dog bun, just like a hot dog. Try it out, it's a little weird, but it's a particularly special local choice.
And you'll find them all around the hill too, so you won't have to walk far.
True. And if you have a lot of money, or you're on an expense account, or your lobbyist is taking you out, or something like that, you can go to Charlie Palmer Steak.
That's there.
Charlie Palmer Steak
Bistro
is
B.
right. Bistro B, B-I-S. Charlie Palmer Steak. There's a little Johnny's on the Half Shell right around the corner. There's some kind of pricier places, but if you want to spend $70 on a steak, there's some great, terrific places to go there. If you do find your way to Georgetown at some point, encourage you to go there and check out. There are a lot of real mediocre restaurants in Georgetown, so beware, but there are some really good ones. I mean, one of my favorites is this little Austrian cafe called Cafe Leopold, which has terrific brunch. They open early on weekends at like 8:30 in the morning, which is rare. They're open every day. They have incredible German food, sausages, sauerkraut, but they also have incredible, delicious pancakes and egg dishes, and they have incredible desserts. It's worth the trip just to get an almond croissant at Cafe Leopold. And it's in Georgetown, right off the canal, down there where all the furniture stores are, right across from the new REI, or the new North Face store.
Great place for brunch also, which is very popular, but a little bit closer than Georgetown, is called Founding Farmers. It's on Pennsylvania Avenue. They are actually a collaborative of various farmers, and so it's all, kind of fresh foods, and but it's a great place and a lot of interesting things to try.
So thank you, and we hope you have a great time in Washington. It really is a great place to visit and a great place to eat, and if you want to take Susan or I to lunch, we certainly can help you there too. But finally, we'd like to also encourage you to visit our website.
www.mentalhealthfirstaid.org. So again, thanks for coming to Hill Day. We hope you enjoy your time here. And once you're finished talking to all of your local Congress people, come and check out Mental Health First Aid to learn about the great things you can do in your community.